Welcome back to the channel, beautiful people. We're making some jalapeno poppers and I'm stuffing them with some pheasant breast meat that I got on a recent hunt. So if you want to know how to do it, stick around. Look at all those chickens. Just kidding. Those are Southwest Kansas pheasant. We picked up a glorious bag while we were out doing a little father-son hunting this weekend. Plenty of meat to go around. All right, so I've got the breasts already filleted off. This one's a good one. Some of these that are shot up really bad, I'm gonna pull them and use them in my poppers. You're gonna need jalapenos, a Mexican blended cheese, bacon, cream cheese, and then whatever game bird you want. In this case, I'm using pheasant. So I'm gonna take these breasts, I'm gonna slice them. Oh, they're probably about a 1/2 inch thick and maybe about 2 to 3 inches long. Nothing too crazy. You don't have to pound them flat or anything like that. Again, I'm using these breasts that are pretty well tore up, so they've been tenderized out in the field, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna get 3 breasts cut up. Got a little piece of shot here. You're gonna want to make sure you get all those pulled out so you don't break grandma's teeth. And I'm on to the last one here, just slicing away. Be careful, that's a sharp knife, can get you. I'm gonna cut those down a little. They're just a little too long, no big deal. But there's no wrong or right way to do this. Then I'm gonna take my jalapenos, I'm gonna slice them right in the middle. As you can see, I'm leaving the stem on there just because it looks cooler when you're done. If you can cut that right down the middle, yeah, they just look a little bit more professional. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna cut all these. I'm wearing black gloves because a lot of times if you get the juice on your fingertips and you go to scratch your eye, you're in for a world of hurt. Just using a spoon here to kind of dig out the seeds and that membrane in the middle. That's where all the heat's at. If you want them a little hotter, you can leave some of that membrane in there, but I'm kind of a wimp, so I just like that jalapeno flavor. Anyway, I'm gonna get all these cleaned out, so I've got a bunch of little green boats ready to receive some cheesy goodness. So I got a little mixing bowl here. That's my cream cheese. I use the whipped. It's just, it mixes a little easier. And then again, I've got like this Mexican blend shredded cheese. I'm gonna dump some of that in there. It really doesn't matter how much you do. It's kind of up to you. That's probably about 1.5 cups or so. And then I'm gonna just mix this really good. And what the heck, put all the rest of the cheese in there. Cheese is like caramel. It's just, you can't have enough of it, and it's just good on everything. So we're gonna get that nice and mixed. There we go. Good consistency here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab this little pan, wrap it up in foil. It basically makes cleaning the pan easier later. So I can just, you know, instead of having to soak it or clean it, I just throw away the foil. All right. Got my little boats here. I'm gonna take my cheese filling and I'm just gonna put that on the inside here and fill up each one of these little canoes. There's not really a right or wrong way to do this. You just, whatever works for you. So it'll get on your fingers and maybe make a little bit of a mess, but it's all worth it in the end. So I'm just gonna fill all these guys up and then voila, there you go. They're all done. Movie magic. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Redbeard coffee right here, Dodge City, Kansas. We're gonna have a little sip of that while we're while we're transitioning, if you will. It's good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take my pheasant. I've got it right there, and I'm just gonna lay it out, just 1 piece per pepper, as it were. Just lay those out on there, and go ahead and knock all those out. It's looking good. You can use whatever you want. Quail, dove, steak, whatever. Bubble gum. You could use bubble gum if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. There's no, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do it. These over here, I am not going to put any meat on them. I'm going to leave those for the people that don't like pheasant. And then I take my bacon that I've already cut in half, and I'm just gonna secure that around the jalapeno, kind of wrap it tight, just to hold everything together. Yeah, there you go. That didn't look too bad. And sometimes if the peppers are really big, you can take it and stretch it apart like that, and then wrap it. You can go around it maybe once or twice more. But anyway, you want to get those wrapped up, and then boom, there you have it. I've got all these jalapenos wrapped, and we are ready to go. All right, so this little pile over here that's left over, I saw you guys eyeballing it. I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna use that here in a minute. So I got the oven to 375. I'm gonna pop those babies in. At this point, we're just waiting until the bacon is golden brown and the cheese is oozing out. So for the leftover stuff, I got my frying pan, a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna dump that pheasant strips in here, move it around. That's like a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm on high heat. I'm just cooking it really fast, moving all that around so it doesn't burn. Then I'm going to go with like 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to throw that in there. Butter makes everything better as well. Just kind of flipping them over, making sure they're cooking all the way through. Then I turned it down there because I didn't want it to get too hot. So then I took my Killer Hogs AP seasoning that I put on absolutely everything. You can use whatever you want, garlic seasoning, any kind of like poultry seasoning. I'm gonna dump a fair amount in there. Then I'm gonna do a little Gordon Ramsay flippity floppity here, boom, boom. That's looking delicious. It doesn't take very long to get those thin slices cooked, so that looks good to me. I'm gonna grab a plate here and throw all that pheasant up on a plate. And what we did was just pick it off the plate and eat it as kind of like a little snack, but you could put it in a taco. You could throw that on a salad. Pretty much whatever you want. So I'm checking these poppers. They need a few more minutes. I'm going to enjoy some more Redbeard coffee. Holy smokes, that's good. You guys got to check it out. Downtown Dodge City. All right, grab my little oven mitt. Rachel Ray, thanks for building those or making those. They saved my hand, so I'm gonna pull these out, and oh my gosh, you can smell them from a mile away. They look fantastic. The bacon has crisped up a little bit here, and the cheese is oozing out onto the foil, which is a good sign. Then you can kind of see that grease right there from the bacon is just boiling as it sizzles. I wish you could smell it because it is amazing. So that was about 20-25 minutes in the oven. Just keep an eye on them, and then you're going to want to plate them up, make them look all beautiful and nice. And then you just got to find someone to try one. This is my son-in-law, Adrian. He loves things spicy and delicious. So here he goes. He just dives right in, right out of the oven. Whoa. That lava hits his tongue and he's like, ow, wow, I should have maybe let that cool off just a minute, but it's too darn good. He's gonna grab that bacon there and flip that guy back over and wrap it up, and then look at that presentation. Boom, right back into the mouth. There's no stopping this kid. He's loving every second of it. And so what are we thinking? That's the reaction we're looking for. We're looking for a full body, turn around, bent over. This is a freaking good popper. It's making me tear up a little bit, spiciness. And yeah, and then the chef. I got to get in there and try it as well. And I'm telling you folks, if the chef isn't willing to eat his own stuff, don't eat it. It's never a good idea. Yep, that's pretty freaking amazing. So I'm going to finish this off, but I'm going to go sit by the fire and warm up. Guys, this is super easy to do at home. Go for it. Try it on your own. Let me know in the comments if you got any questions, and don't be afraid to roll up your sleeves and dig in. So we will see you on the next adventure. Be blessed.